this is another video. I'm in the same outfit, but I decided to do this video just because there's so many things on my mind. And I always said that my YouTube channel would be different videos about different things that come up throughout my day. And today during my internship, we was talking about values, and I thought that was so important because I was just having this conversation with one of my friends and how important values are supposed to be in one's life. And so when you think about values, you think about God and faith and family and friends and love and respect and commitment and dedication, perseverance. And so for me, all of those are my top values, but my number one value, as you guys probably already know, is my faith. My faith is my top value because if I did not have faith in God, I do not know where I would be. You know what I mean? I do not know how far I could have made it without having faith in God. And I believe that everybody, doesn't believe in God, which is unfortunate. But I do believe that you need to believe in something. You need to believe in a higher power. You need to believe in something greater than yourself. So oftentimes I tell my clients, like, if you don't want to live for you, live for someone else. If your mother means the world to you and your life isn't that important for you, live for your mom. And so for me personally, I lost my mom at the age of 15. And it was a time where I had to live for my mom because I didn't want to live. You lose someone that close to you and you don't want to really experience life without them. But I had to transition it from myself for her because what would she want me to do? So, okay. If I could give my life for my mom, would I? So that was kind of like my mindset. It's like, okay, I'm going to live for my mom. Everything that I do is going to be for her. So then when I got to that point and I realized I'm living for someone else, I'm living for people, I'm living for something greater than myself, it only pushed me even further. So now here I am at the point where I'm not only living for my mom or my family, I'm living for me because there's purpose in my life. So people have to understand that there's purpose in your life, but you must first value your life. You must first value who you are as a person, what God has made you to be. You must have different values like perseverance. No matter how bad things get, no matter how hard you fall, you still persevere. You still move forward until the next level so that you can reach greater, so that you can experience success, so that you can experience love, so that you can experience something that is beyond your imagination. And I truly, truly believe that that's where faith comes from. If you have faith, the Bible says, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So even that little bit of faith, and if you know how small a regular mustard seed is, you can understand like that little bit of faith can push you to higher levels. So I strongly believe that. But then another thing is like, what value means to me is what can someone else say about me, and if someone else can look at me and see that the way I live, the way that I act, the way that I behave is godly like, then I am truly valuable. If what other people say behind my back is what is valuable to me, because then that shows that I am living my values. And I cannot limit my values or my standards, because my values is kind of like my standards, and your values and your standards should go together. And if someone is not respecting me based off of my values and my standards, then what am I doing wrong? So it needs to get to the point where no matter what you do or the mistakes you make, someone can still see you, the value in you. And someone can still say, you know what, even though she had fell short, I know that she's a woman of God. Even though she had fell short, I know she's a woman of integrity. Even though she has fell short, I know that she's a woman of honesty. And so that's only for me, speaking of me, of what I would want people to say about me. But that's what you should think of. Think about all the things that you value and what you want other people to value of you. People can't value something that you don't portray. People can't value something which you don't value. So if you value positivity, if you value love, then you got to show positivity. You got to give positivity. If you got to show love, you got to give love. If you don't value those things, if you don't let those things seep into your life, if you don't speak those things over your own life, how is somebody else going to be able to speak those things over your own life? You know what I mean? And that's the same thing about like love. How is someone able to love you if you can't love yourself? If you don't love yourself the way you should love yourself, then how is anything, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, how can you say that I can love someone else if I can't love me? How can I easily give 100% of my love and let it be genuine and pure love if I don't genuinely and purely love me? So those are the questions that you should ask yourself, and those are the questions that you should reflect on. So I hope that this video encourages you. I hope that you continue to know your worth and know your values and know that those are the most important things in your life, and those should be the most important things of your life, in your life. So yes, I hope this encourages you, and I love you all. And